I created my own 2D Mario game within Fortnite Creative, and this is how I did it. To start off, I had to get the 2D movement and the camera angle to work. For the camera angle, I used the fixed camera angle device, and I changed the perspective to orthographic. What this setting does is make the game look 2D. Next is how the players are going to turn left and right. So I threw down a third-person movement device, and I cranked the turn speed to the max. What this does is it allows players to turn left and right quick enough to where it feels like they're in 2D. Next is the level design. At the moment, there are only 3 stages that I've finished, but I'm working on the 4th one behind the scenes, and I'll show some progress on it later on in the video. And for these levels, I needed an art style, and I decided to go with an 8-bit style that's very similar to the original Super Mario Bros. For the NES. So I used this website named Pixel Art to create all the textures that you see on the map. Also, I want to make it known that I did not take a single asset from the original Super Mario Bros. Game. I created every single texture you see on the screen on that website, with very, very heavy inspiration from the original Super Mario Bros. Now, time to lay out the levels themselves. What obstacles are the players going to have to go through throughout the level? For the first level, I kept it nice and simple with just some pipes, moving platforms, and some other obstacles that players can platform around. And for the end of the level, I even recreated the flagpole and the castle from the original Super Mario Bros. And for the sound effects for the pole, I literally just whistled into my mic. Take a listen. You can hear a little breath at the end of the whistle. But onto the next level, I decided to make it a forest theme. And to add to that theme, I decided to add a lot of tall pipes and a lot of moving pipes. Now, there is one huge issue with the moving pipes part. There was a guy on Twitter that messaged me in my DMs and told me that he got stuck on this level from the moving pipes. And I honestly don't know how he got stuck. I tried to replicate it, and I don't know how to fall behind the pipe like he did. I will definitely try to figure this out. Hopefully when this video is out, it's fixed, but I don't know. But onto the third level. I decided to make this a cloud-themed level. And not only that, I also decided to add enemies. I added this little fire electric ball thing. I actually don't even know what it's supposed to be. I kind of just made it. And for a replacement for a piranha plant, I created a crab that comes out and pinches you. Now, I'm not going to lie. This is where my UEFN knowledge comes to a halt. I don't know how to make the crab hand actually pinch, so I just made it go in and out of the pipe. But I created entirely new textures for this entire level. I created a cute little dog cloud texture alongside some other unique ones. And that's pretty much it for the cloud level. Now for the 4th secret level that I've been working on behind the scenes. Ladies and gentlemen, drum roll please. Okay, so I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I haven't finished it like at all. I've actually went through a couple of different drafts that I've came up with for this level, but I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's if I'm having a creative block or it's something, but I just quite literally cannot think of a level design for this. And don't get me wrong, I've worked on a couple of different versions of this level, and I'll show you guys right here. So right here is a underground level that I had planned to be the 4th level. And as I'm editing this, I'm starting to realize I think I should just go back to that and just make that the 4th level. I'm not gonna lie. And this one was supposed to be a castle tower that I originally had planned to be the 4th level. Now, those are the levels themselves. Now, how did I create this little level select hub world? The hub world wasn't that difficult to create. I tried to make this similar to the one that's in Super Mario 3D World, where players are able to walk around wherever they want, and they can see environments from the different levels they could play on the hub world itself. Also, I should mention that all the music in this game that I've used is by this YouTuber right here named Pix. He creates some awesome free-to-use music for games. He definitely deserves more subscribers. But back to how I created this hub. For the camera angle, I threw down an orbit camera device and I put it at this angle right here so it gets a perfect view that's similar to the Super Mario 3D World. I also placed around some barriers so that players don't enter any out of bounds areas, and I put rifts with barriers above all the levels so players could jump into the levels. Another cool detail that I added is that the red plate under the levels will change colors after you beat the level to signify if you beat a level or not. Also, at the beginning of all the stages, I put a giant plate that will take you back to the hub in case you went into the wrong level. Now, just as almost every single video game on this planet, this game has some bugs. For one, some of the enemies have their stupid damage volume still visible, even though I have it set to invisible. I have no idea why it does this or how to fix it, but it makes me tweak out every time I see it. Now for this bug, I was watching a YouTuber named CDaveRun, and he recently made a video about LEGO Creative Maps, and my map was in there. But when I was watching him play, his character wasn't linked to the third person movement device, so his character just looks goofy, and I don't know why it does this sometimes. I've put volumes in many areas around the map so that it will, like, for a fact link you to the third person device, and it just doesn't want to work. I don't know what it is, but C Dave Run, if you're watching this, thank you for playing the map. When I saw that you made a video and that I saw my map was in there, I was very excited, so I want to say thank you for that. But yeah, this is how the map's supposed to look. It's not supposed to look like that, like where you're just facing forward. I'm trying super hard to figure out if I can fix this. But yeah, that's pretty much most of how I created this game. For one, I also want to thank you guys for even making it this far into the video. Like I said in the last video, I really do appreciate all the positivity that I've been seeing in my comments recently. And just knowing that you guys are actually watching these videos makes me very happy. And I really do want to stay consistent with all this. And again, I want to give a shout out to all the people in the comments in my last video. It really does, like, help motivate me. And I just want to say thank you guys. Now, if you want to play this game, just go into Discover and type in this code you see on screen, or search up Super Brick Bros in the Discover tab. And if you guys enjoyed the video, please consider dropping a like or subscribing. It would really help a lot. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.